What's up guys, good to see you and welcome to today's video. If you have not subscribed already, please make sure you subscribe and remember to turn on post notifications. And if you like today's video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, that always helps. So in this video, I'm going to tell you everything that I love about the ketogenic diet. But before we get started, I want to quickly update you on the Keto Krisp giveaway that we did on this channel. We selected the two winners on the Keto Krisp Instagram account, so congratulations to you both. And we had over 1,000 people enter this contest, so Keto Krisp has decided to give all of you 30% off for a very, very limited time. There's gonna be a link in the description below for that. Make sure you enter the code KETOQUEST to get the 30% off. I promise you guys, these bars are amazing. We've got the chocolate raspberry, the chocolate mint, and Paxton's favorite almond butter. So the first thing that I love about the ketogenic diet is keto coffee. So everybody makes keto coffee different, but I make it with 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and sometimes I add stevia. I'll never forget the first time that I tried keto coffee. This was like 4 years ago when there were not a lot of people doing the ketogenic diet, and I was very, very scared to increase my fat intake. I believed in it because I had seen it work in a medical situation, but I was still scared to death of eating butter. So when somebody told me, hey, have you ever tried putting butter in your coffee? I just remember thinking, yo, this is crazy. Like, what am I about to do? This just sounds insane. But I just remember sitting there, putting the butter in my coffee, blending it up and thinking to myself, this is either gonna be the greatest thing ever or I'm gonna die of a heart attack in a few hours. Obviously, it was the best thing ever and I've started every single day since then with my keto coffee. So if you haven't tried keto coffee before, definitely give it a shot. And also, for anybody that wants to share what their keto coffee is made of, let us know in the comment section below. Perhaps the most important thing that I love about the ketogenic diet is how many people have given up hope in the past and found the ketogenic diet and finally found success. One example is my cousin Amber. She was overweight her entire life and it was hard to see her struggle with her weight. She tried every single diet, got teased all the time, and basically just gave up. Now I don't know exactly what was going through her head during those times, but I imagine she was not very confident with herself. I imagine her self-esteem was very, very low, and I imagine all the people who were telling her to just eat less food and work out more was just crushing her. So when Amber came to me and said, hey, listen, I've tried every single diet on earth. Please tell me that this keto diet you talk about is gonna work for me. And I said, yes, Amber, I promise you it's gonna work for you. So her and I started working together. I was able to help her out and check out her transformation. It just makes me smile and almost wanna cry because I know Amber is so much more confident than she ever has been before. Her kids see the change, her husband sees the change. She now knows that she definitely all the time in the past had what it took to lose weight. She just needed the right strategy. And the best part about it is it's sustainable. This is not a fad crash diet that she had done in the past. This is a lifestyle for her now. So just hearing stories like Amber's and all the people who message me saying, hey, listen, thank you so much for telling me about the ketogenic diet. It just makes me really, really happy because I know those people had given up hope and the keto diet had finally told them the truth.
Hello, sweet baby girl. Say hi, everybody. Say hi.
So now for my own personal reasons why I love the ketogenic diet is it essentially saved me from living a very miserable life in the fitness industry. At the time that I found the diet, I was living a low carb life. I was under a lot of pressure to be in the best shape of my life 365 days a year. I had sponsors who put in my contract, you must always be ready at a very short notice. If not, we're not paying you. So it really made me like have to cut carbs because everybody in the fitness industry knows when you want to get shredded, you want to prepare for bodybuilding shows and photo shoots, you have to cut carbs. The only problem with that is when you cut carbs and everybody tells you never ever eat fat in the fitness industry, you end up feeling like shit because your body wants to run on 2 things, carbs or fats. And if you cut the carbs and don't increase the fats, your body ends up trying to turn protein into energy. And that is a miserable, ruthless process. It was also almost impossible for me to build muscle, so while I was shredded, I was losing a ton of muscle. You know, looking back on those times, I think the thing that really upsets me the most is just how miserable everybody around me was because I was so miserable and had no energy. My wife suffered, my training clients at the time suffered because I didn't have enough energy to train them. Trust me, you didn't want to be around me when I was preparing for a photo shoot. But then then I found the ketogenic diet, and it was like finding the holy grail. Now, it was definitely a leap of faith for me, but I was willing to take the risk. Now all of a sudden I can cut carbs and have energy. Also, ketones are protein sparing, so as I was starting to get more shredded, I was not losing muscle. I'm gonna be straight up and honest with you guys. When I first found the ketogenic diet, because I was competing at a high level in physique shows, I kept it a secret. I didn't want anybody in the fitness industry to know about the keto diet. But then I started using it on my clients in the gym, and the results were incredible, so I just decided to say, let's share it with the world. I made one video on YouTube called The Secret to Losing Weight with the Ketogenic Diet, and the rest is history.
Real bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, a heart full of blues, and in the dirt.
The next thing I love about the ketogenic diet is you're not hungry all the time. It is now currently 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm finally hungry. So we're at this barbecue joint that I've actually never been at before, and boy does this food look good. You know, back when I was running on carbs, I felt like I was hungry all the time. Like every 2 or 3 hours, I felt like I had to eat. That's because my blood sugar was skyrocketing, and then when it falls back down, you feel hungry again. On keto, your blood sugar and insulin levels are like that. And it goes without saying, the next thing I love about the ketogenic diet is how amazing the food tastes. I will never, ever, ever miss my old bodybuilding diet days where I'm eating dry chicken and white rice and broccoli with no cheese on it. Those days are gone. Now we're eating brisket. All right, guys, so I'm sitting here with my man, Brandon. So I told him we're doing the top things that we love about keto. So you've been doing keto for how long?
Back on it like pretty strict for like 4 or 5 months, but for the past couple years, I lost a lot of weight early on, a couple years ago, like 25, 30 pounds.
So tell us one thing you love about it.
The more brisket I eat, the less sugar I want to eat.
That's it. That's true. That's a good point, man.
Yeah, the fat satiating, it's like, okay, good, it kills that.
Yeah, I never thought of that. That's a great point. Like when you feed your body a lot of fat, it stops craving the sugar.
Yeah.
Good one. I like it, man. So this might be kind of a weird thing to love about the ketogenic diet, but my whole entire life, I was taught in school, nutrition classes, big food companies, big governments tried to convince me that fat makes you fat and that carbs are good. We remember the food pyramid where carbohydrates were at the bottom, eat them in abundance and you're fine, and fats were at the top, don't eat those or they'll kill you. And I never in my wildest dreams thought that that could have been a lie. I just trusted the government, what my teachers were telling me, what my coaches were telling me, and it kind of seems now that that was completely false. So I really love that the ketogenic diet has kind of lifted some of the nonsense and has shown the truth. And I feel like I'm in control of my own health now. Like I feel like I have the answer. I know the secret and it works. I mean, the results speak for themselves, not only for me, but for thousands of other people. And finally, I love how strong the keto community is. I love being a part of it. I take my responsibility in the community seriously. I try and help as many people as possible. I love how everybody in the keto space respects each other for doing the keto diet differently. And most importantly, I just really love how a keto dieter, somebody who has changed their life with keto, really does try and pay it forward. I see people on Instagram all the time sharing their results and just trying to convince other people to take the plunge with them. So that's very important, in my opinion, on the growth of the movement, is you getting a story out of it, changing your own life with it, being successful, and then paying it forward. That's the ultimate way to turn this into a lifestyle, is to help other people out. So if you're sharing your story, if you're putting out content to help other people out, good on you. I respect you 100%. And one other weird thing about the keto community, and the reason why I think we're so strong, is we get attacked a lot. And it's almost like we've gotten thicker skin now, and all of these little things, we're starting to see through some of these blind attacks that really just come out of insecurity. And it's kind of brought everybody together. I know inside the Keto Quest family on Facebook, you know, everybody is super, super supportive, and we get attacked all the time, and it just doesn't faze us. We just keep believing in what we're doing. We keep trying to help people out. By the way, if you want to join the Keto Quest family, there's a link in the description below for you to do that. Guys, that's a wrap. I guess I'm going to end this video by saying I love keto. It has changed my life forever, and it's given me a renewed purpose in life to be able to help so many people with this powerful, powerful tool. So again, if you have not done the ketogenic diet before and you're watching this video and now you're convinced, I'm gonna give you my free keto program. All you have to do is go to freeketoprogram.com. I'll send you my full program. All you have to do is put forth the effort, believe, and I promise you will achieve. So that's a wrap on this video, guys. As always, keep up the good work and much love.